Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the American Go Association's broadcast of the third Biling Cup semifinals. I'm your host tonight, Baduk, and I am joined by the one and only Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. Tonight we're going to watch Won Sungjin, 9-dan professional, versus Koji, 9-dan professional, and we're we're joining him right after the lunch break, so they just resumed play. What do you think, Myungwan? How's the game going so far?
So, it's been very difficult.
Crazy fighting already?
Yeah, look at this. The three cross cards are ongoing. So the beginning was somewhat calm and slow, but right now there's one cross card here.
Okay, there's one.
I mean, this cross card has not been solved yet.
Oh boy, there's two.
Yeah, black can always connect and fight. And just right now, white made another cross card. Actually, black initiated the cross cards.
Black initiated all three of them.
Not all three of them.
Oh, just this last one?
But the last one, yeah, the last one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, black play this one.
So it should be, this is just real calm, real peaceful game then, or or is it, three crosscuts is a lot, right?
Right, that's a lot. So seems like it's white's turn. So white can control, white can protect, whatever cross card he thinks need to fix. So white can play this one, and then it's just that. Then one is that.
Okay. So why did Black exchange the crosscut then if he loses the cutting stone?
Okay, so that's what I was trying to find out. So if we play here, the two stones cannot escape. I mean, this one's easily dead. So let's look at this one first. So what can you do here?
Can you attach at the
Yeah,
nose there?
You can play this one first.
Okay.
Same, kind of same. So this one is leather.
Oh, right. Okay.
Black can take it, but
But he can't connect.
right. So if you lose that one stone without having any gain, that's a big loss for black. Why did he make this this Hane have caught and then just lose? Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess what he was thinking is to save. Maybe he can play this on. Let's say if he make this on, and then if I play here, then black can play this on. Black can save the lower one.
Oh, actually, and that's what it looks like. That's what looks like's happening too. It looks like this is the start of the fight.
This is what's happening.
He did do the Hane. The
He
Hane on
did
the
Hane?
outside. Yeah.
Oh,
That
really?
one. Yep.
Oh, okay.
You called it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was like his intention. So what if I play this one? And black should have a very good respond. But the three stones is actually that one stone is actually already dead. Even with that Hane.
Still can't be saved.
If black were to increase the liberty, black can increase the liberty like this.
Okay.
But still dead. This is still dead, right?
So there's still just not enough liberties, huh?
Right. But there's always but. Yeah. Remember this cross card? This one is not resolved yet. So, like, I mean, this one you can normally you are supposed to play this exchange.
Because it reduces the liberties on your top stones.
Yeah, and then what a bad exchange this one. If this one doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it's different. Yeah, look at this.
Oh, wow. Oh, and then so the white stones
Yeah,
can't get out.
you can see this right away, right?
Wow. That's pretty dangerous. So then
Hmm.
white ends up losing one of the crosscuts in
Mm,
spectacular fashion.
right. So this one I call it hurricane. I don't know how you.
The
Yeah,
hurricane squeeze.
yeah, yeah. Right. I got no. Just give up one stone and then just keep making continuous attack. So, but if you want to play this one, you should be careful. You have to read all the variation because if you just miss one reading, then it can ruin everything.
Hmm.
But so far, even though it looks so
Yeah, are there any other ways for
dramatic,
white to play here?
right, dramatic, but I think that's what Black is preparing.
Hmm.
So something like this one. I mean, this one probably I can save it too, right?
Oh, so this doesn't even this looks pretty good for white, in my
Mm,
opinion.
right.
If white
So
gets to save everything.
yeah, Black should play something more aggressive. Right now I should play here and then Black play this one. And then I play here. Hmm. I think yeah, white is dead. And this one, especially this one is center. So white is dead.
Oh, so there's just not enough room for white
Hmm.
here.
Hmm. But yeah, you should be very careful. I mean, is it what they played? Oh, so
Oh
right
yeah,
now,
white did capture.
hmm, right now, if you can really play this one, that's the. But after actually, since this one is so bad exchange, why is not going to cut this one? I can play here, and there's some other difficult fighting here.
Oh, so white might choose to just
Yeah,
continue the fight here instead of.
right. So black black can if black think their fighting is not good, black can probably play this one. If black really want to play this one, prepared here. But that one is also this one depends on whether this is good enough for black.
Hmm.
But black lost a lot since he played this one. Black lost the two stones and black lost this one.
And black only gained the two
Black
stones.
can
Is that
yeah.
enough?
So that's very good question. And then I need to find out by only counting. Okay, so let me count this one first. So black's territory in the right upper corner, 18. So right lower corner, 5, 8. So 13, 18, almost 30 points. 20 points. So black has roughly 50 points.
Okay, 50 total points.
So white has 35. Oh, black has a lot of points, a lot of territory. So black is winning by 15 points by territory.
Hmm.
But there's another. I think this one is black is better, even though there's another cutting point. But center is not going to be big territory for white.
Okay.
White is
So
kind of super strong, right? The lower side. But black has this one too.
white has a lot of influence, but it's kind of hard to use the influence to make points. Is that the problem?
Exactly, right.
Hmm.
So I think that's what black is preparing to play. Otherwise, black cannot get any tangible compensation by losing these two stones, A and B.
So he's hoping that capturing the two white stones on the top is enough.
Right. So the question is, whether he play this one, C first or play this one. I think he can play this one first. But yeah, in this big game, it's really like you should have like a big gut, like a big heart.
Big
Right.
heart to play like
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. Right.
Why is that? Just because it requires
And
such accurate counting, or
yeah, accurate counting and reading, and just like a by their intuition, this kind of move looks like a so bad. So they have like a resistance, by nature.
so
Right.
you don't want to bump in what is
Yeah,
that, like
right.
Hane on the head of two stones? You don't want to do that to yourself.
If you look at this one, I mean, because D is center, the three stone is saved, right?
Right. So you're getting rid of that and
Right. So
potentially just losing them.
how can you play such a move? I mean, if you play that move, then it's like yeah, you are like 18Q. Right?
18Q, but
Yeah.
this is what the nine don's looking at.
Yeah, 9 die, right. Oh, so he didn't play. He had different plan.
Hmm.
But for this one, I don't know if it's enough.
I don't really understand this one. What
So
is he looking at with this?
so he just want to block outside. Okay. But then I don't know if
If he
is
makes
it
that influence though,
enough?
isn't it the same sort of problem where there's just not enough in the it's too hard to make points in the center because everyone's so strong?
Oh yeah. And then no, it's not going to be influence because there's cutting point here too.
Hmm.
So maybe why can't make this exchange? This exchange helps to settle black. What I mean white.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's cutting points. So I don't know. Maybe black can play this one first. But I mean white. So okay, so let me count this variation.
While you're counting, I'll remind everyone what we're doing here tonight. This is the third Bailing Cup semifinals. This is game 3. We're watching Won Sungjin, 9-down professional, playing white against Kaji, 9-down professional, playing black. I'm your host this evening, Bad at Baduk. I'm a Twitch Go broadcaster, and I am joined by the one and only Myungwan Kim, 9-down professional from the Korean Baduk Association. We are joining the players right after lunch here. They just jumped back into the fight. And Myungwan, looks like you have a
Yeah.
count.
Yeah. So it's pretty close. So black has like a 42, 43,
Mm-hmm.
and white has like confirmed territory. It's like 36. This. So after Komi, it's very close.
Hmm.
But
So,
he
whose
has,
potential do you like better?
I think, white potential is actually better because of the weakness. And then white group here is very solid.
So that weakness at A, how might that end up coming into play here?
So black can, for example, white can play somewhere here. I mean, somewhere B area first,
Okay.
and then aim to cut A later. So it's even though it's very close, I like white slightly.
Just because white doesn't have any weaknesses.
White don't have any weakness or weak group, but black has.
Mm.
So okay, let's review from the beginning.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see how we got here.
Okay. Until this much, it's almost the same as the first game.
Mm-hmm.
No, first game they choose this one, this variation.
Right, right.
Mhm. But it was Kaze was right? Yeah, Kaze was right. So for the third game, they nigiri again.
Ah, okay. So
Mm,
that's how Koje
mm,
got black.
right.
As I understand it, Koje plays a lot better as white,
Oh
especially
yeah, that's right.
recently. So,
Right, right.
so
This
what's the
one,
deal with this? Yeah, this doesn't look
mm,
right to me. I'm so used to playing the one space jump. What's the deal
this
here?
one. So if black play this one,
Mm-hmm.
then it's easy to make this exchange and play here.
Okay, and that's different.
Mm, because you cannot cut this one, right? Because of this exchange,
Okay.
right? But if black play this one, I mean, white can still make this exchange, but that's actually bad exchange. So it's as if white made this exchange.
Oh, rather than the other peep. Can he
Right.
not? Can he not do that one against the two space? Could he not do the
Yeah.
Kosumi there? Or is that's just too bad?
If black doesn't make this exchange, so yeah, black can cut here.
Hmm. And White wouldn't want to play the Kosumi at Q15 in this situation
Mhm.
because is that just too good for Black?
Yeah, that's right. So it's slightly, I mean, it should be a very small difference, but they are very sensitive on this kind of small difference. So comparing to this, white would make this exchange instead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the other one is black is 1-9 ahead to the low side, like hurting white's potential, and black can make more territory. So that's the difference. So white doesn't make this shape, this exchange. So that's why when black play this on, white still attach, but instead of trying to make this one and then play here,
Mm-hmm.
I just played this one.
Okay. Since any of the exchanges would have been good for Black.
Mm-hmm. Right. Later, if I was here, then I can play, for example, white was here,
Mm-hmm.
then there might be something like this.
Oh, that seems really tricky.
Yeah, something like this one. Okay, plug all the outside.
Oh wow. That's a really neat Tessagy.
Mm. I mean, at least there's some end game here.
Okay.
Mm. Or if somehow y was like something this one too, then I can go 1-9 further. So yeah, black is in trouble.
Yeah, that seems very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean like this.
And that's just a ladder.
Hmm. So yeah, that's
Mm.
definitely. I mean, this one is definitely big sense for white.
Okay, yeah. So white just doesn't want to remove any of the potential since that is slightly weaker.
Hmm.
Okay.
So that's why black play two space jump instead of one space.
So is
So,
this just a very because I feel like I just never see this two space jump. Is this sort of just a special move for this situation, like this exact situation?
uh, it gets like a trend. This is
Okay.
like a trend. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So this is just a it's very
It's,
hot right now.
yeah, yeah. It seems like this one is pretty popular
Okay.
move. Yeah.
Do you expect
Mm,
it to ever go back, or is this is the new way to play for a while?
maybe for a while, I think. Yeah. I mean, you can make two space jump. That's enough. I mean, safe enough.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start doing that then. Why not? I'll just get a
Yeah,
few
why
extra
not?
points.
Right. Yeah, right. That's right.
All right.
So yeah, that seems to be normal, like a broader side.
Yeah, so I was curious about that. So there's like four corner approaches. It seems like.
Oh yeah, that's right.
How do you decide to play that one in particular?
Okay, so that's a very good question. So there are four approaches: A, B, C, D. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can opt out D because that's too flat and narrow.
Okay, so because the stones are all on the third line, is that why it's
It's also narrow, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. So this one's much broader.
Oh, okay. So if you're just comparing A and D, A would be the better way for
Yeah,
out of
that's
the
right.
two. Okay, so D is out.
Yeah, two lines further. So this out. So there are still three choices. You can play A. I mean, if you see only the distance, B and C, that area is like broader than A, right? The low side.
No, the lower side is bigger than the left side.
Yeah, the broader, like the space between the two white stones.
Mm-hmm.
So you may say it's like the low side has better potential. So, but still you can play B2 A2 because you know especially okay. Let me say in this case, there are many games that black play A A instead of B because at this time, even though the left side is not as broad as the lower side,
Mm-hmm.
the line is higher.
Oh, so because black is stronger there, it makes sense
Yeah.
to expand from the wall.
Right. Right. The wall is deeper. So right now, this one you need some brave to invade. That's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
because it's so deep.
Yeah, it's somewhat deep, and then brave is pretty strong here.
Okay, but without that exchange, maybe it's a little bit easier for white to get in.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah, because there's no this exchange, A B exchange. White could play, black could play C6. To make a potential territory in the left side, but
Mm-hmm.
without that exchange, he kind of changed his mind to play the other side.
Okay, so he's just gonna try to split the bottom side.
Hmm.
Okay.
So between B and C, yeah, I think B is better because if you play C, then black white is not going to respond here because the right side is kind of dead zone. It's a kind of no development, no potential.
Okay, so the right side's the
So,
most boring side, so no one
yeah,
wants to
right,
play that direction.
right. So white will play this one. So if black play here, that's pretty small.
So
No
black's
potential.
feels flat on the right side.
Right, exactly. So comparing B and C, yeah, B is better. So if I play this one is way better. The left side has much more potential than the right side. And so if you compare this one to the other one, which one is the other one? This one? Yeah, this one and this one. This one and this one. Black is much better for this case because black has better potential in the left side.
Wow, that's really interesting. It's like it seems like a slight difference, but so I
Yeah.
guess the rule is if you're flat on the on if you end up being on the third line, just avoid it altogether.
The third line and also narrow. I mean, look at this. This one is like a much broader.
Right, right.
Yeah. Eighth line
So
and then this
it's
one.
so it's low
Mm.
and it's not
Narrow.
as okay.
Right.
So we got
So
to keep
that's
both of those things in mind.
like it's just like a width and height. Width and height.
So
Like it
the
the
left
area.
side's better in every possible way.
Right.
All right, I got it.
Mm.
Okay, so
So between B and C, yeah, the B is better. So it's actually either A or B.
and so
So
it's sort of a preference at this point.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can play A too, right?
Okay.
I think both are fine.
Is
But if you
B
play
seems a little bit more feisty to me. Seems more
five.
like feisty, like it wants to maybe it wants to split more than it wants to develop.
Okay,
That's the
yeah,
feeling I get out of it anyway.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, B is like a more like a black want to take like his territory, and I mean A black want to take his territory. B is a kind of destroy white's potential, right? That's also style too, and somewhat personality. Some people try to make their territory as big as they can, but some
Right.
people try to reduce opponent's territory, even though they can make probably even more territory.
Okay. Yeah, that seems to be a pretty common problem for a lot of us amateur players. So just destroy everything, invade everywhere.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it depends actually. Some people really consider their territory only. So if they make like a 50 territory, they're happy. Even though opponents make like a 70. Yeah. Some amateurs are like that. I have seen.
I
And
see.
then yeah, some people are like oh, my goal for this game is make my opponent's territory less than 20 points. If I can make less than 20 points, I don't care, how much territory I have.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
just any time their opponent's trying to make territory, they're like,
It's this
stop it.
story, yeah. Yeah, right.
Wow, that's this is sort of interesting though. This joseki in the lower left is I feel like this is one of the first josekis people learn, but just feel like I don't see it all that often. Um, so what? Why not pincer the stone or
Yeah,
something
because
like that? Or
mhm.
oh right, because
Yeah,
if he
he didn't
takes
like
the
this one. Yeah,
oh okay.
yeah. The left side is pretty broad.
And it
So
doesn't make a difference if the pincer is different.
mhm,
They're all sort of the same. White black's gonna take the corner, and that's always good enough.
no, black. If white play something like, for example, like this one, then black can double approach too. So
Mm,
this one only, black can just take the corner.
okay.
This one is more powerful, being one space closer.
Mm-hmm.
A is much better than at B, but in this case, yeah, black can approach like a double approach. They
And
can
so
play.
this fighting is better for black here.
The difference here is center and gote difference. Now black has center.
Oh, okay.
The other one,
So that's kind of a big deal here.
white has center.
Oh, I see.
So this one, for example, if black was here and white was somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
then white will choose this variation because it's not as broad.
Oh, since black's already invested a move over there.
Right. Right. But there's no stones in this area. So they make it pretty broad, the left side. So yeah, basically white has two very common responses, A and B.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, you can just play the broader side. Right now, B is pretty broad, the left side, so I just played B. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
So, and then defending is Sente, so he just defends.
Well, I could play this one, but only if the ladder is good. But right now, the ladder doesn't work.
Hmm.
Well, I can also play this one, and it's complicating. This one is complicating.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this in sort of orthodox opening a few times, or like the I
But
don't know what. Yeah, what kind of position do you normally use this sort of move in?
this one also is related to ladder. So the easiest response for white in this position, yeah, because of this one, because of the ladder breaker, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
is hane. We're supposed to cut this and can play here. And if ladder doesn't work, this fighting is not that good for white.
Hmm.
So if I have to play like this one, that's not very good, for white.
Because the thickness is not super useful in
Mm.
this direction, or
Yeah, it's white didn't like a push down black. I mean, sometimes black can play this one too. This one's okay. This one's good for white, but not this one. Yeah,
hmm,
the thickness is not that useful.
I see.
Because
So,
black's position is very good too.
so there just really wasn't a whole lot of options here for white. It was
Right.
pretty straightforward.
Mm. So they choose the simplest joseki. It's not because they like a simplicity, but there's not many options because of
The
the.
complicated options just don't have a good.
Mm, right.
Okay.
So this one looks this kind of easy choice between A and B. Simply the right side is broader.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
that seems pretty straightforward.
yeah, right. 1 and 2, it's almost the same, like a second line, like a two-space jump, no potential, but B is like A is broader.
All right.
And then take the corner. Okay,
Yeah.
this one, I could play the left side too, but right, it's kind of trying to attack. So somewhat like attack move.
So how do you decide to do these high up sort of. I don't know what you would call this move because it's sort of a pincer, but isn't black because he's lower on both of the sides? Can't black connect underneath a move like that?
So this one, he expected this kind of variation. Then yeah, the high line is much better than low line.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's blocked. The outside is blocked. If I was in the low line, that's isolated. Black can just go outside. Yeah.
Oh.
So I think it's no, not even like with this particular shape. If it's like a low line, it can be attacked. This can be attacked too. I guess for like this one too. Higher line is better.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
I said, if you this is kind of invasion move, right? So if you invade, I normally teach to my students that if you can live inside, go to the third line. But if you have to go outside, go to the fourth line. So right now, why can't I live inside? Right? It's too narrow. Instead, for example, black was, for example, black is here. Then white can probably invade the lower side.
So what
Because
would black do here?
black can or this one too. Black probably protect this one. Or maybe black can still play this one too. But yeah, this one is possible for white.
Oh, okay. So since he has the ability to make some ice space, it's
Right.
go on the third line.
Yeah, exactly. But right now, since there's no potential to live inside, so I think it's better to go higher.
Interesting. Okay,
Mm.
so this is the invasion.
Right. So white's put no choice was between I think A or semi or B,
Mm-hmm.
and that's game style. You can't really say which one is better. But if you want to take a peaceful game, then you can play here, and then black can play this one too, or this one. So it's very peaceful. So you make your territory, and I make my territory.
Okay. I have a question. How do you choose a move like B?
So if
How
you
do you
play this
figure
one,
out exactly where to go? Okay.
yeah. So black can extend to space too. So it looks somewhat narrow. First of all, you want to play B instead of C, right? Because it's kind of open. The other area is open.
Okay.
So yeah, generally I say, if both sides are black, you can go higher. If only one side is black, you go lower. So B is better than C. And this one is too narrow. It looks too narrow, and this one looks like too far. Black can easily invade.
So it's just
So,
sort of the sweet spot, this
mm.
one.
So if black play this one, somewhere here is center.
Okay. Oh,
So
so
you
you
can
could
play
start like a
center.
leaning attack.
Right. So that's
Hmm.
how I like to choose B. But he chose this fighting. Okay, so this one is difficult choice, I think. Black can play here or this one. Uh, I'm not so sure which one is bigger. It looks like a pretty similar. This one is difficult. Difficult decision.
So To me, it seems like A is on the wider side.
Yeah, I think I like to play A, but I guess black didn't like the white has a very strong wall on the lower side.
Mm-hmm.
So if black play here, I can play this one, and then it's much more difficult to invade. And then white can also use his influence at a maximum level. So that's why he played this one. But it might be, I don't know. It's actually A might be better than B. This one is difficult to say.
Hmm.
But he chose this one. Oh, he went higher. Okay, he's concerned more about the center. But this one normally I would say the lower one is better. A is better than B.
Okay.
Mm. But yeah, also this one is difficult to say.
So what was he
Maybe
thinking about here?
maybe because of this card, this one is somewhat weak, so it's easier to invade, and maybe white this one should go outside. If he has to go outside, then B is better.
Oh, okay. So similar
Mm.
to what you were saying about L4 before.
Right.
Okay.
That's possible because of the burden of the two stones. Okay, someone reduce. Okay, shoulder hit. So territory wise, did they play a lot?
It seems like they've played a few moves. Yeah, like quite a few exchanges. It looks like.
Hmm. Okay, let's go back to the real game, and then see how was the game, and then we can come back
Okay,
to
sounds
move.
good. Yeah, let's see what happened. Yeah, it looks like they've played a few moves. Kind of some interesting exchanges on the right for sure.
Okay, so black, and then he play here. Okay, exchange. Oh, he just blocked. Okay. I thought this one looks slightly better, but play this one. Okay. So if you play here, you can still block. So that's pretty much saved, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you play this, I think that was a mistake. Why did they play that one? Because after this one, I can cut here, but it's so small. It's so small.
So if white cuts there, wouldn't
Yeah,
black just give up the two
just give
stones?
up. Right. It's not going to happen until the end of the game. So that means the this A, the usage of this A is almost zero. It's almost none, right? It's not useful.
Hmm.
But if you play this one, white is not going to play here, but black cannot play this one now.
Why is that?
Yeah, white can just cut.
Oh.
Yeah, like this.
Uh-oh.
Even this one, even white play black made this exchange, still,
Same problem.
yeah.
Oh. Oh boy.
Mm. So, but in the real game, in fact, white can still come outside,
Mm-hmm.
but white cannot cut this one. I can cut this one, but the two stones. Okay, white black is not going to play like this actually. Black can just play here. Now I can cut these two stones.
Oh,
It's not good because white's outside, black's outside became stronger.
and that makes the value of the cut weaker then as well. Oh, I see.
And then there's like also weakness here too.
Oh,
So
wow.
I would say white lost more
Mm-hmm.
by trying to save this two stone. I didn't expect like this much when I counted this way. I don't know, I probably counted something like this. So yeah, that makes a lot of difference. That makes a huge difference. Yeah. So I think this one was a mistake. I don't know why he plays. So right now this is so big, so I need to count again. But let me see right here. So okay, let's count again. I counted 42, right, for black territory, but I believe it's way more than 42 because of H18.
Yeah, that seems to be
Yeah.
a huge difference.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while you're counting, I'll remind everyone what we're doing here tonight. This is the AGA broadcast, the American Go Association broadcast of the third Bailing Cup semifinals. Tonight we are watching Wong Sungjin, 9-dan professional, playing white against Koji, 9-dan professional who is playing black. I'm your host this evening, Bad Baduk. I'm a Twitch Go broadcaster, and I am joined by the one and only Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association.
Yeah, it's like a 50 points, 52 points.
For black,
Yeah,
52 now?
Yeah, almost 10 points difference.
Wow,
Yes.
yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, that's huge difference. Black territory, white territory has not been changed. I mean, it's all the same. So like a 36 this. So it's like a 15 points, 15, 16 points difference. So that makes everything different. I think it might be almost losing move. So what white has to do is to attack the center like directly, and then try to get some tangible benefit. Actually, that one, because of this one, white can play this one and then connect. It's easier, and then can expect more territory. So maybe it's more than 36 points. So I think slightly less than 15 points difference,
Okay.
but still, white should try to get some territory in the center, but that doesn't look very easy.
Yeah, where do you even start?
But right now, because of this one, because of P, is this C is almost center. If I connect, then yeah, I can save it, right? So
Actually, that's once we get caught up to the game, it seems like that's the sequence we're going over right now.
oh really?
Yeah, something similar to it anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Oh, so this far, okay. So that's right now is it's kind of getting clearer.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's 10 points, more than 10 points difference, right? On the
Right.
board. So even after Komi, like a 6-7 points. So white should get, and that's in the center. So white can play, I mean, that one, or this cross cut, right?
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. So this is the game.
Yeah.
So
So A, it was basically like a A or B. But if you play A, you can get benefit, but it might be somewhat small. If you play B, it's more, it's kind of riskier, but you can gain more.
so he's
So
going
like,
for the risky strategy. It seems like.
right, right.
Ooh, that's very exciting. So this is the first really major fight. I
Mhm.
mean, so White really needs to get a specific amount of compensation here, right?
Right. But um, I don't know. It doesn't look very easy to make that benefit though.
So yeah, so what's the goal then?
I mean, if black can get like these two stone and these two stone, that should be success. But yeah, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
Or white can make some wall like here and then here.
Oh, make
That's
some
like a,
additional points in the center.
yeah, that's like a 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
But even white can make this territory, black can, that means black has like a 4 stone somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like this 4 stone, let's say.
Yeah, because the idea isn't that White just needs to make 10 points, he needs to make 10 more points than his
Mm, mm.
opponent.
Right. Okay. So he just played
Hmm.
this one. He doesn't have to play. Okay. He doesn't have to play this one. By the way, if I play, if I play something like, I mean, if I play this one, then I can play here. Not a problem. I mean, this one. If I play this one, something like this,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think?
For black,
Yeah, black.
I feel like I would attach on the other
Oh,
side of
yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
right. So because of this one, yeah, it doesn't work. This is center. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So black doesn't have to make that exchange. It's connected. I think black is winning. Mm.
Yeah, already. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, especially if White has such a if there's he has to make so many points here. I mean, to my eye, it just does. It looks like there's not a whole lot of places left. It seems like we're actually getting somewhat close to middle game or end game. I mean,
Mm. So again, white played these two moves, right? B and C. Let me change it. A and B, but instead, white gave up kind of the 3 stones on the top. So the problem is how much white can get compensation,
mm-hmm.
by being A and B. But of course, this kind of one is not. Oh, sorry. Of course, these are like so small. Of course, yeah, it's not going to work. White white wants much more.
Oh wow, that seems kind of aggressive.
No, it's not that aggressive because this one is center. Yeah, you can almost consider this A and B are given.
Okay.
Yeah, white A and black B. So actually, that's why I played. I kind of expected this one. Mm,
We had a question from the chat
mm,
before the cutting at J8. Um, he was wondering why White didn't just connect at B9. he was wondering, is it because he just thought that is it too slow or?
Oh, this one. Yeah, of course. He thought it's not enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
this
not
is
enough.
somewhat big on points, but it's just not big enough. Is that the?
Right.
Okay.
It's pretty big, but it's not big enough. Yeah,
Hmm.
especially he made all these exchanges, like all these exchanges, right?
Oh, okay. So if he's gonna
So
give up all of that, he really needs to get something out of it. So he doesn't really have time to play the move like B9.
even worse, black can actually counterattack here.
Oh my. Okay.
Mm,
Well, that answers that question. Yeah. Oh, geez, this seems so dangerous, Myungwan.
right, right.
Do we expect something like this?
So you can see, he removed his liberty here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Without this one, it's like a safer, but he removed all the liberties. So his intention was very clear. He wanted to get some uh, a big enough benefit in the center first, then probably play b9.
Hmm.
If you want to play b9, he should just play this one right away. But still, yeah, it's not big enough.
Okay, so he kind of he had a sort of plan to do something in the center, and
Yeah,
that was his
yeah.
goal here.
Okay, let's count this one too. And let me see. Let me confirm.
Hmm.
So white has slightly over than 40 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's very slightly, like mostly like a 40 points.
Okay.
Yeah, 58 points or something. So it's like a 15 points difference.
Wow, black. That's a really big difference. Okay, so
Yeah,
so white
black,
does not have enough time.
right. Yeah, that's big difference, right?
Ah.
That having some points, extra points on the left side is almost irrelevant to the game result.
Hmm.
After black lost these two stones, I mean white lost these two stones, then white should just attack the center. That's the only way I can catch up.
So I have a question for you. This is a little bit off topic. Have you ever played on W Baduk?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just
Yeah.
curious because there's a someone in chat was saying that the ducks on W Baduk seem to like black. There's like these little animated ducks, and they seem to like the person who's winning, their duck seems to be smiling, and the person who's losing, their duck seems to be like sweating and really nervous.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
And I'm always curious how those ducks figure out what's going on before we do.
That's yeah, that's they're using estimate.
Ah, okay. So whatever the estimator thinks at the time,
Mm,
that's what the ducks are going with the estimator.
right.
That
But
makes sense.
it's not that, accurate.
Well,
It's not accurate.
just so you know, the ducks are in favor of black right now. So
Oh really? Yeah.
yeah, the ducks think that. Oh, geez, looks like there's been quite a few moves.
Okay. So because white didn't make the exchange, white didn't make this exchange. Black felt like, oh no, I can punish this one. If I just play black just play if I just play here, then maybe I can play this. Or just leave it. Leave some Aje to destroy. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost the same. White just made this exchange. Maybe yeah, that helps a little bit. I can play this one. A and B exchange too. And I think somewhere here is center. Yeah, C is center. Against black's corner. Yeah, this one is. center. Yeah, it's not alive. So white should play, black should here, and then since this one is center, white can play this one. But it's okay for black because black can take it this one anytime. It's somewhat end game though. Right. Right, small benefit. Right. Did you play this one? Wow. Okay, so if I play this, that means you should make sure black should make sure that this A is not going to be cut. If I play this one doesn't work because it's net.
Okay.
This one, now this exchange helps. That's what he was thinking. This exchange helps because this push is center and that's a net. So this cut doesn't work. And then of course this cut doesn't work either. So white should just play here. And then since white cannot cut this one, white should attack the whole black group. Make something like this way.
That seems so risky.
For black?
White?
For white? Actually this one seems to be risky for black too.
So if black lives with this group though, will white have any? Well, I mean, will white have a way to continue?
Yeah.
Is this sort of the last stand for white here already?
Right. White should get some big benefit here.
But
black could have played something like this way too. It seems to be safer. But black tried to reduce like a further.
Right.
This one is center, so that was like a super strong there. It's if it doesn't play this one, then this exchange can be bad exchange.
So what would white do to punish that bad exchange if black doesn't respond? I mean, even white play this one, that's kind of bad exchange. Yeah. So black's intention is try to save. But it might be. I mean, if black try to save like everything, it might be dangerous. It looks very dangerous to me. I think this one would be enough. No, this like A and B is all center, so it's somewhat a live shape, inside. But yeah, we need to see what he was preparing. He must have read something. Oh, it looks like he did end up playing the Nobi, the bump here.
Yeah. Then what is he going to play if I play the pip? Okay, we can go back to the beginning, where we stopped.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go see.
50, I think 51. Okay, so at this time, I think white actually black has more territory. Let me see already. So black's territory from here is already 42 points.
Okay,
Yeah, white. It seems like he has already 42 points.
so it seems like black is already ahead here.
White has 28, so 14 points, something like a 14 points difference. But that doesn't mean that black is ahead because black's group is somewhat weak, like here and there, like this one maybe, and especially this one.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can make a little bit of territory benefit by attacking black, it's white's turn. So white might be okay. So yeah, white just kind of cut attack. This one is very solid. It seems like he wants to get center and then play this. And then the reason why white didn't block
Mm-hmm.
was because this cut. That that exchange
Is
was,
that the ladder breaker?
yeah, ladder breaker. That's right. So let me show. See?
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is ladder breaker. Yeah, without this one, it was ladder.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that except actually this was first cross card, but this is a second cross card, very severe cross card. Then
Mm-hmm.
you can expect the fight from here. But right now, actually, it's good fighting for black already. Black has most turns, right? So white couldn't respond. Then white doesn't want to play something like this. This one looks like a so slow. So white plays more um
More
more
actively.
actively, right? And then I think he was still afraid of this cross cut, this attachment and cross cut. So he played that one. That was very interesting. I couldn't play like that. Hmm. So it looks like it's middle of nowhere. I mean, this kind of move, it's very complicated. This is core ladder. If black keeps saving, but black can play this one too. I don't know, maybe.
This seems wildly complicated.
It's very it's very wild. So yeah, even though black gets 3 stones, maybe black's loss is too much in the left side. So probably this is what black didn't like.
Okay.
Mm. So I think black wants to make sure that black can he can save the 2 stones. Oh, black still want to kill. Okay, so if I play this, wow, it's very difficult.
This seems very complicated.
Hmm. But I guess it's why is better fight
Really? This seems like it would be better for black, but
because these 3 stones. It's not going to be blocked. Yeah, why should black should cut this one? Maybe black play this one fast. Before black remove all the black's liberty,
Mm-hmm.
black try to fight with this one. But actually this one doesn't work because this is net. Maybe this one fast. I should connect. Okay. Looks like something like somewhat core.
Really? This one's a ko.
Let me see. Yeah, this is core. So if black play this one is dead, but black can make this Atari. So yeah, this is core. Okay.
And black gets to take it first. So is this?
Yeah, it's no, white has some core threats this one too. But black has core threats, yeah. So I don't know, it's very complicating. You should read a lot, and including after the exchange, like counting after this exchange. But I think it's good enough for black because white didn't gain that much. Because why should fill up all the empty spots? So white gained is like a 20 points. So I think that that's sufficient to win. So white decided. White thought I think oh, he went too far. He was not that confident on this liberty racing. If he was caught, then he didn't think that's a good idea. So I guess that's why he didn't cut this one.
Okay, so he decided to let black come out like this.
Yeah, right. Then black, I think black couldn't play this one because right now it's much more different. White's liberty is more because 1-9 here, and then especially black's liberty has been shortened by 1.
Oh, right. And if it was just barely a
Right.
ko. So
Yeah. This one is not going to work. And then somewhere here is center for white too. So this liberty racing is very different. Black is dead.
so that's why.
Yeah,
Okay.
comparing to this one is center. So it's much big difference for this liberty racing. So black could leave and then I can attack further. Yeah, these fightings are difficult. So yeah, this one stone, right? Because basically white is somewhat behind as territory wise. So white is in attack position. White is slightly stronger too. So white should fight. Oh, and then black fought back too.
Yeah, and then this is where we ended up joining the game. It was right here.
Oh yeah, I thought he could play something like this one. But probably I can still play here. And then he didn't like to fight. I think black should play. Yeah, white can play this one too. Right? Because this one. Yeah, actually, looking back, comparing to the real game,
Mm-hmm.
this was far better for black, right? Because black has two stones. Then there's white lose target attack group.
Oh, yeah, and that target is kind of White's last hope here.
Right. So I think, but I don't know. It's complicating fighting.
Hmm. It seems
Yeah.
wildly
It's,
complicated.
right. Yeah. Right.
Wait, we've been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes. What do you say we take a little break here and
Mm,
let the fight continue a little bit, and then we'll join back up in maybe 10 or 15 minutes, something like that.
okay. Yeah. So
Want to do
just
that?
this one. Yeah. Oh. So okay. So black didn't connect this one. Yeah. Then looks somewhat too risky. Right. Yeah. White play this one and then black play here.
Right. Yeah, avoiding just the all-out fight. Black's just trying to live with something, right?
So my first instinct was like this one, and they black play here. Then I can come to kill. But maybe because this is center, then black can connect to this side.
Right. Okay. So then it'd be a little bit too difficult for White to continue the attack.
That's I think why I play this one and then cut. Okay. So if I save this one, somewhere here is center, and then black wouldn't have any problem to save. That's pretty big territory in the center. I mean black's territory.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's why black play. Why peep this one first? And then I think it's pretty much the same. Black should play, I should save it, but somewhere here is center.
So why is that one Sente?
Oh, yeah, because this one, actually, let me see. I mean, black can kill these two stones.
Oh,
It's
so
net.
it's just a net.
Yeah, this is net. It's kind of looks like a loose net, but yeah, it's net. White cannot escape. But black should be careful because white can kill these two stones and then still try to kill black like this way.
Wow, that's awful dangerous.
Hmm. So, oh, this is very important. I think the game can be finished almost. Yeah. For black can play this one fast. If I have to connect, then it's big success. The game's over. Black win. If black can win, black can leave like this big.
Looks like Black ended up capturing that White cutting stone.
Hmm.
Looks like
Oh,
White.
really?
Yeah.
I can play this one, but black should make sure that this one stone is not going to die. Yeah, if black make this exchange, actually this exchange, then it's safe. I can make all of this exchange fast. Then play here. Then cut. It's just like the order. No, black should make the right order.
Right, right.
So
So
I
that's
think
why
black,
white didn't end up playing this way.
black can play this one first. Oh, what? Oh, white just connected. I think that's not enough. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. It's not enough, benefit. Okay, yeah, we can take a break.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do maybe like 15 minutes and then we'll come back and we'll see cuz yeah, it definitely seems like the end game has started. So
Right.
now let's see what's going on. All right, everybody. We'll see y'all in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. We are back. This is the American Go Association's broadcast of the third Bailing Cup semifinals. I'm your host tonight, Badit Baduk, and I am joined by the one and only Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. We're watching Wong Sungjin, 9-dan professional, playing white against Koji, 9-dan professional, who is playing black. And when we left, we were just starting to get into the end game. It doesn't look like a whole lot's been played. What do you think, Myungwan?
So black has like a 62 points. That's a lot. 62.
All right.
Yeah. White has like a barely 50. So it's
Barely
more than,
50.
yeah, it's more than 10 points on the board. There are some additional benefit like this one. It might be almost center. Something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe this one might be still okay. I mean, if I can play here, and then protect, this weakness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that big, the additional benefit that white can gain is not that big. So I don't think white can catch up. That's it's let's say 12. It's 7.5. So that's like a 3.5,
Okay.
2.5, and 3.5. But that's pretty big difference on
Right.
their level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.5
So,
is more likely. Mm.
so about how much further does it go then? Probably another 50 moves or so through the end
Yeah.
game?
Right. But if you see like a 20 more moves, then it's pretty much decided. I mean, this area, like A, white play A pretty soon, I think. Yeah, somewhere like here,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere here, or maybe something like this one. And this one is pretty big. So these are big spots. So within 20 moves, they will play like almost all like a big places. Then we can see very clearly who's winning.
Oh, okay. It looks like on Cena, I'm not
Hmm.
sure. Yeah, it looks on Cena, it says that there's some problem updating the latest moves. So that might be
Oh,
why it's been a while since they've played.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that
Oh, there
is
we
this
go.
one. Right. So look at this. Oh yeah, that one. Oh, they play exactly what I said.
So you're
Mm,
like, hey, here are the big
mm,
moves, and now they're just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, huh?
mm,
Oh, yeah, it looks like we're just
yeah.
probably catching up. That's
Mm,
probably why.
right. So
So White got two of them.
oh yeah, right. But black can play this one somehow. So from that point, when white played this, I said white should get something like a 7 points by
Mm-hmm.
center.
Yeah.
But yeah, seemingly, no, white didn't get that much, right?
So,
Mm.
so Black's probably got it then.
Yeah, it's that was not enough.
Hmm.
So looking back, this one actually even after this one, black can play here. It's this one is better though. This one is better for white, but it's not. Maybe still it might be already white is behind. I think just looking back.
Hmm.
It's still difficult to get anything by this weakness. So actually, I guess this one, Yeah. Why should fight more severely, more aggressively? I think.
Hmm.
Mm.
So just capturing the stone and being solid was not good enough.
Why? It was not good enough. Why cannot connect this one? I mean, this one is center. One can cut and probably kill the low fourth turns. But yeah, black is dead here.
Oh boy.
Mm.
So
I'll just play here and then connect.
so could
So
this have been this is the major point for you is this seems to be the spot? This was White's
so
opportunity?
yeah. Why should black should try to? I mean, this one doesn't really help that much. So black should try to save the whole group. But at least black wouldn't have time to play this one. At least black wouldn't have time to play 8A. So yeah, because white played this one was center, right? As
Right.
I showed you. Yeah,
Yep.
because of this. Right? I mean, white cannot go outside. So this is a very busy time, but I should remove that weakness, that cutting point at A. So I think black thought that this is good enough. Black probably could have played something else, but this one he thought it's good enough. And after this, it was basically black was from the beginning, black was somewhat winning like a territory wise, and white has slightly better position in terms of like having influence or like having more attack group. But at this time, it becomes pretty difficult. And I think this one also slightly mistake, lost like at some point. So
Okay.
that's why he lost, I think. I mean, if I play this one, I can probably narrow the points difference.
Okay. Yeah, because that's a much bigger area on the top
Right.
now.
Right. But black black's weakness is gone. So right now, even though it's like a 1.5 point or something, white probably cannot catch up. And then instead, maybe D3 stone might be attacked.
Okay. Oh, right, because now black's strong in the
Mm,
center.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me count this one too. Let me see. White has more territory, but less than 40 points.
Okay.
It's like a 10 points more, right? Less than 40 points. Black has less than 50 points. So it's like a 10 points difference. So the gap has been narrowed, but still 10 points. And there's nowhere white can catch up. There's some couple of points. So white is losing anyway.
Dang. There's just nothing to be done about it.
Hmm?
Nothing to be done about it, apparently.
Oh. So okay, let me see. Wow.
Yeah, apparently they've played quite a bit of the end game.
Okay, from here. That was big. So it's almost over then. Okay, so let's count again. White gained a little bit extra. I mean this one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like A and B. So white, was it like a 50? I think it's more than 50 points, but black gained this one. Somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's still, I guess it's slightly over 10 points difference. But let me see. Yeah, white has 57. Oh, it's more than I expected. 57.
Oh, so White was able to come back a little bit then. Oh.
But instead, black has almost 70 points. So it's still more than 10 points difference. It's kind of,
Is Black
black.
gonna play the Ko on the top?
No, it's
No.
black. Yeah, black. No, of course not. Yeah,
Okay.
black will just play here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's
So
the
Black's just gonna play the end game and
yeah.
connect. That seems really big. Is that not really big?
Actually, black can play this core too, but I mean, this is core, right?
Right, yeah.
Core.
This is what I was wondering.
Yeah, but I see there's no reason to make this core
Yeah,
because
if you're
we're
already
winning.
winning.
Yeah,
Although he is playing some interesting moves on the bottom. He did this Hane. Maybe he is thinking about. Maybe is he generating co-threats?
oh yeah, he's generating core. Okay, so right, although if he can count the core threats by 100% assurance, then yeah, he can play core.
I mean, he is #1 in the world, right?
Yeah,
So is this his style? Is he just putting a nail in the coffin? Is he just saying you can
yeah,
resign now, or
right. That means yeah, he want to, he read it and he want to make core. So after this, he probably can push this on first, or maybe he can play this one as core threat.
yeah, that seems like a good co-threat to me.
Mm. Even I play this, yeah, that's core. No, still is core. I think this one is better though for white. For black, for white. Oh no, but it doesn't matter, which, as long as black can win this core. But this one is somewhat making. I mean, you have to count again like this. So black lost like a 13 points, something like a 13, and then white gained in upper side only. 13, also like a 13, 12, 13. So that's 25 points difference. Oh, that's pretty big. Probably black should play. Black should make this exchange first before he make call.
Oh, looks like that's what he's doing. Oh,
Oh,
looks like he threw in.
he's doing fast. Oh, then he played this one fast. Okay. Yeah, because the other one was not that big enough. So black should make this exchange and then make this one as core threat.
Oh,
Right
I
now,
see.
right now he just gained more, and then center. White can play this one. Black can connect at E18.
Oh, that's
And
a huge difference.
yeah,
That's
so
a
that's
much
huge
better way to win
difference.
that co.
Right. So black's lost. Black's loss is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. and white gained like a 9, so 14 points. But yeah, that's of course much bigger than 14 points.
Yeah, the bottom seems like it's way, way
Yeah,
larger.
way bigger, right? That's right. So black should play. I mean, white should play here, and there's no core threats.
He has one local co-threat, doesn't he?
Oh, this one? Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's one
But
co-threat.
that doesn't help. Yeah.
No, doesn't seem to.
Hmm. So actually, because of this Atari, I can live inside even after I give up all the 5 stones.
But I mean, living's not good enough, right?
Yeah, black should.
So,
I mean, white, but I can play this one. That's big, and then white can still. No, I cannot leave. I misread. I cannot leave. So that's over. This is over.
oh boy.
Hmm. So black could have won not by making this call just like end game, but he was like so confident that he can win this call, and then could count, after exchange. So he just finished the game.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, that's what happened. Is it?
Someone? No, they're still on the push.
Oh, still
The
close.
yeah, the push at D6. Yeah, they're still here. Someone said
Resigned?
resigned,
Yeah, that's right. I think it's over right now.
but I'm gonna wait for our trusty game recorder to fill us in. But it seems pretty likely.
Yeah, it seems likely because it's to them it's very straightforward. So I believe yeah, white resigned. Yeah.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, looks like. Yeah, so
Mm,
White resigned. So
mm,
Kaje is gonna move on to the finals.
yeah. Okay. So for this game, I think the losing move might be this one A.
Hmm. So
He,
he should have fought there. Should
mm,
have extended
yeah.
out.
And then this one lost another couple of points.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was very difficult to get the enough compensation by attacking the center group. So that's why he lost this game. Yeah, I think white could have done slightly better than this because white lost this one turn C, so he barely gained anything.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. The fighting just didn't seem to do much.
right. So look at this. Yeah, what did he gain? He didn't gain anything. So
Mm-hmm.
it became much easier for black. He should have played at least this one D. He shouldn't play this one. Even though it doesn't work, still I think he should have played like this. Yeah,
Just
but, mm,
gone full ham here.
So after he gave up the one star in the center, it's so clear that it's not going to happen.
That's just it.
Yeah, that's he lost too much. I mean, he didn't gain anything. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Wow, what a game. Okay,
Mm.
do you know when the finals are gonna be?
I'm not so sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe December, something like that.
All
They,
right.
I think it's not decided yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Yeah.
But I think it'll be Chen Yao Ye.
Yeah, 천야오예 proceed to the final. So 천야오예 against Koje.
Ah.
천야오예, I think he's number 2 or number 3. right now.
I heard, as I understand it, he's number 2 in China, so that'll be a
Oh, number two in China. Yeah.
yeah. So number 1 versus number 2 in China, so that'll be a real interesting match.
Right.
Hmm.
That'll be interesting. Okay, I
All
think
right.
that's it. Yeah, for
That's
tonight.
it. All
Yeah.
right. Well, this was a shorter stream. This is like the shortest
Yeah.
stream
Wow.
ever. Yeah, 2 hours. This
It's
is
only
quick.
2 hours.
They went through that end game like just snap, 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 real fast.
Hmm.
Great. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Again, this was the AGA, the American Go Association's broadcast of the third Biling Cup semifinals. This was Game 3. And we watched Wong Sungjin, 9-dan professional, playing against Kaji, 9-dan professional, who ended up winning it by resignation. I was your host this evening, Badut Baduk. I was joined by Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. We had a couple of game recorders tonight, Dennis Wheeler, of course, and Fia, who you may know from the Twitch chats. I want to give a special shout out to Travis Pitchford, who did a whole lot of work for the overlay tech, and Stephen, who our graphics department. And that's it for us tonight, guys. Stay tuned. Follow the AGA webpage, Facebook, Twitter. Follow us everywhere, and you'll be kept up to date with whenever our next broadcast is. We haven't decided what game we're doing next, but as soon as we have word on that, we'll post it everywhere, and we'll let you guys know. And yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Have a great night. See you next time.
Yeah. See you. Bye. Good night.